Now, the theory that dinosaurs were wiped out by a huge asteroid colliding with Earth over 66 million years ago could soon be proved. For the first time, scientists may have found direct evidence of a dinosaur that died in the immediate aftermath.
Did humans live side by side with dinosaurs? Some recent discoveries are making experts question everything we thought we knew. For centuries, the idea of humans and dinosaurs coexisting has been pure science fiction, but recent discoveries are shaking that belief to its core.
And when one considers these are 2, 3, perhaps even several thousand years old.
We're talking ancient carvings inches away from dinosaur footprints, mysterious stones with scenes of humans and dinosaurs together, and even temple art that looks suspiciously like real dinosaurs.
That's a Stegosaurus.
These findings might change our entire view of history. Ready to find out what these discoveries could mean? Let's dive in. 1. Ancient rock art and dino tracks.
A unidade litoestratigráfica em que nós estamos também é a formação Sousa. Então são depósitos, são sedimentos que estão datados em torno de 140 milhões de anos.
In the remote region of Serrote do Letreiro, in Brazil's Suza Basin, a discovery could rewrite everything we thought we knew about the prehistoric world. Picture this: ancient humans living over 9,000 years ago, creating rock carvings just inches away from the footprints of dinosaurs. That's right, dinosaur footprints alongside intricate petroglyphs, raising the question: did early humans witness the remnants of these ancient giants? Let's dive into the details. Researchers, using cutting-edge drone technology, have uncovered a remarkable combination of archaeology and paleontology at this Brazilian site. The study, led by a team of experts including Leonardo P. Troiano and Heloisa B. dos Santos, has found that the prehistoric hunter-gatherers who roamed the land were so captivated by these massive dinosaur tracks that they engraved intricate geometric designs right next to them. And get this: some of these carvings were just 2 to 4 inches away from the dinosaur footprints. Now, this is where things get even more intriguing. These petroglyphs, made with perforation and scraping techniques, aren't just any random carvings. They seem to indicate a deep significance for these ancient people, perhaps even a reverence for the dinosaur footprints. Imagine seeing a massive fossilized print on the Earth, left by a creature that once dominated the planet, and then choosing to etch your art right next to it. But wait, there's more. The discovery site is located near the famous Valley of the Dinosaurs, an area already renowned for hundreds of fossilized dinosaur footprints. Could this proximity suggest that early humans not only discovered these ancient tracks, but also incorporated them into their cultural and spiritual practices? This discovery offers more questions than answers. Were these footprints a mere curiosity to our ancestors, or did they hold deeper, perhaps even spiritual meaning? Could these carvings indicate that humans might have witnessed dinosaur remains firsthand, thousands of years ago? As we piece together this incredible find, one thing's for sure: this blend of archaeology and paleontology is challenging everything we thought we knew about prehistoric life. But if you think dinosaur tracks next to rock art are wild, wait until you hear about another discovery, one that involves ancient stones with images of humans and dinosaurs side by side, leaving scientists and skeptics in heated debates to this day. 2. The mystery of Ica stones.
I have photographed some 100 of it in a collection in the city of Ica. And there was an old Professor Dr. Cabrera.
Now, let's travel to Peru, where a strange set of artifacts known as the Ica stones has sparked a whole lot of mystery and controversy. Discovered by a local farmer and popularized by Dr. Javier Cabrera d'Arquea, these stones feature engraved images that seem to suggest something unbelievable: advanced ancient civilizations interacting with dinosaurs. But are these stones legitimate historical records, or something else entirely? The Ica stones depict scenes that seem straight out of a science fiction movie: humans riding dinosaurs, using advanced technology, and living in what looks like a world where these massive reptiles still roamed. The idea of humans living alongside dinosaurs is mind-blowing, but is there more to this story? Let's take a closer look. While some argue that these stones are genuine artifacts, the debate has raged for decades. For starters, the dinosaurs etched onto these stones appear to reflect outdated views from the 1960s about how dinosaurs looked. You know, the upright T-Rex and the tail-dragging sauropods, images that have long since been debunked by modern paleontology. What's more, many of the species depicted on the stones weren't even known to have lived in South America, where these stones were found. So, where does this leave us? The fact that some of the stones have been admitted as fabrications doesn't help their case. Many suspect that what we're looking at is a mixture of genuine pre-Columbian art and modern forgeries, a clever blend designed to stir controversy and intrigue. These stones, made from andesite rock, have a weathered patina that makes them appear ancient, but experts remain skeptical. Here's the kicker. Even with all the doubts surrounding the Ica stones, they continue to captivate the imagination. Could there be some truth buried in the myth? Or are these stones just a hoax created to spark a legend about humans and dinosaurs coexisting? The mystery of the Ica stones is far from solved, and much like the discovery in Brazil, it raises fascinating questions about what our ancestors truly knew. Whether evidence or fiction, the Ica stones remind us of just how much there is still to uncover about the ancient world. But Peru's Ica stones aren't the only artifacts linking humans to ancient creatures. In South Africa, a mysterious painting by the Sand People reveals a creature that might just have its roots in fossils of long-extinct beasts. 3. Sand Cave. Paintings and fossils.
Magnificent preservation. This site is one of the best preserved, most important sites in southern Africa, if not the world.
Deep within the rocky shelters of South Africa, the sand hunter-gatherers left behind remarkable evidence of their time. Rock art depicting what seems to be a mythical creature with curving tusks. But here's the twist. This creature might not have been entirely mythical. Recent research suggests that this depiction could have been inspired by fossils of real prehistoric creatures, specifically Dicynodonts, which roamed the land millions of years before humans. Now, these tusked creatures, known as Dicynodonts, existed during the late Permian period, around 270 million years ago. These ancient mammal relatives had tusks that curved just like the creature in the sand's rock art. While the painting itself is only around 2,000 years old, it predates the scientific discovery of Dicynodonts by decades. So, what could explain this ancient overlap? The answer may lie beneath the earth. The Karoo Basin, where the Sand People lived, is littered with exposed fossils, including the remains of Dicynodonts. Could it be that the Sand People, while crafting their spiritual and symbolic art, stumbled upon these fossils? It's entirely possible. The fossilized bones and tusks may have inspired their depictions of these creatures, giving birth to stories and myths that lived on in their art. The spiritual significance of these drawings cannot be overstated. For the Sand, these paintings weren't just illustrations, they were glimpses into the past, records of creatures they believed once roamed their world, even if they only encountered their fossilized remains. Imagine coming across the fossilized skull of a Dicynodont, its curved tusks still intact, and wondering what sort of beast had left it behind. For the Sand, it might have been more than just a curiosity. It could have been a window into a lost world, a world where humans and ancient beasts intersected through time. Could these ancient fossils have directly influenced the artwork we see today? Were the Sand People unknowingly documenting prehistoric life by recreating the remains they found? While we may never know for sure, this blend of fossil discovery and artistic expression continues to blur the line between history and prehistory, leaving us to wonder what else might be out there waiting to be uncovered. While the Sand People's artwork might be connected to prehistoric fossils, over in Cambodia, there's a temple carving that takes things a step further. Incredibly, it seems to depict a Stegosaurus. 4. Cambodia's Stegosaurus carving.
That's a Stegosaurus.
Let's now journey to Southeast Asia, where an ancient temple in Cambodia houses one of the most curious carvings ever found. What looks like a Stegosaurus. Yes, you heard that right. Among the intricate carvings of animals, gods, and mythical creatures at Ta Prohm Temple, there's a roundel that resembles the iconic Dinosaur, complete with a row of plates along its back. Built around AD 1200, Ta Prohm is a sprawling stone temple in the jungle, a masterpiece of Khmer architecture. It was commissioned by King Jayavarman VII and has since been left in its natural state, preserved as a stunning ruin overtaken by massive trees. But hidden within its walls is this baffling carving, a figure that looks astonishingly like a Stegosaurus, a creature that supposedly went extinct around 66 million years ago. So, how did a dinosaur end up in temple art built by humans over 800 years ago? Some speculate that ancient Khmer artists may have come across fossilized remains and used them as inspiration. Others suggest that the Stegosaurus-like figure could have been influenced by oral traditions or stories from travelers who encountered strange creatures on their journeys. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Dragon depictions have been common in ancient art across cultures, often based on the descriptions of travelers or hunters who claim to have seen large reptilian creatures. Could the Stegosaurus carving be a result of similar reports? Stories passed down from those who might have stumbled upon fossilized remains, or even carcasses of prehistoric creatures? And while modern paleontologists often depict Stegosaurus with a smaller head, ancient artists gave it a larger one, possibly exaggerating its features for dramatic effect. The debate rages on. Some argue that the carving is simply an artistic coincidence, that the figure could represent a mythological creature rather than a real dinosaur. However, for those who believe in the possibility of dinosaurs and humans coexisting, the Stegosaurus of Cambodia remains an exciting piece of evidence. Is it possible that ancient civilizations, like the Khmer Empire, had some knowledge of dinosaurs? Were these creatures part of their myths, inspired by fossils or stories of large reptiles from a forgotten age? Or is this simply a coincidence, an artistic quirk that just happens to resemble a prehistoric beast? The Cambodian Stegosaurus is fascinating, but it's not the oldest mysterious artwork we know about. For that, we go to the caves of Borneo, where people made art over 40,000 years ago. They painted animals and scenes that give us one of the best views into life in prehistoric times. 5. Oldest artwork in Borneo.
We found the same kind of style of like cave painting or like animal painting. So large mammals, of course it's not the same animals, and then but they painted in the same style. So really large body, round body, and small legs.
Deep within the limestone caves of Borneo, a stunning discovery has been made. What is believed to be the world's oldest figurative painting. This artwork, found in the Lubang Jeriji Saleh cave, showcases wild cattle and animals that once roamed the region. What makes this discovery so remarkable is that the painting, created using iron oxide pigments, is estimated to be at least 40,000 years old. This red-orange painting is just one of many incredible artworks found in the East Kalimantan caves. The cave itself contains a rich collection of art that offers a fascinating glimpse into the evolution of human creativity. There are hand stencils from various phases, each more intricate than the last. The earliest phase features simple handprints made with ochre, while later phases include stencils in mulberry hues, along with human figures, boats, and geometric designs. Interestingly, the pigments used in these various phases are chemically identical. This suggests that the red and purple shades we see today may have once been the same vibrant color, gradually changing over time due to exposure and aging. The art in this cave offers an extraordinary look at the progression of human thought and imagination. But what stands out is the fact that these paintings appear to have developed at the same time as figurative art in Europe. Some of the earliest examples of human depictions and animal figures, found in places like Sulawesi, dating back 35,000 to 40,000 years, show remarkable similarities to those found in European caves. It raises a fascinating question. How did ancient humans, separated by vast distances, develop similar artistic techniques at almost the same time? This discovery not only highlights the universality of human creativity, but also offers clues about how early humans viewed the world around them. The animals they painted were likely crucial to their survival, representing more than just food, but perhaps spiritual or symbolic connections. Whether inspired by their daily encounters or by the fossilized remains of long-extinct creatures, these early humans captured something timeless on the walls of their caves, a story that still resonates thousands of years later. But far across the globe, another hidden past has resurfaced. In Texas, a severe drought has unveiled dinosaur tracks, frozen in time for millions of years. 6. Texas drought reveals.
I'm here at Dinosaur Valley State Park in Texas, and just a remarkable sight here. These are dinosaur prints that scientists say are more than 100 million years old, usually covered with water and filled with sediment, but you can clearly see them now, and they go on for more than 300 yards down this riverbed.
Tracks. In an extraordinary twist of fate, a drought in Texas has revealed a glimpse into a prehistoric world. The dried-up riverbeds in Dinosaur Valley State Park, Glen Rose, have unveiled dinosaur footprints that have been hidden underwater and silt for millions of years. These newly exposed tracks are estimated to be 113 million years old. The tracks, typically submerged under the Paluxy River, belong to two ancient giants, the Acrocanthosaurus and the Sauroposeidon protoles. The Acrocanthosaurus was a massive carnivore, standing 15 feet tall and weighing around 14,000 pounds. This predator left behind distinctive three-toed footprints as it roamed the area on two legs. Interestingly, volunteers even discovered a double track, two overlapping prints from this beast. On the other hand, the Sauroposeidon proteles, the official state dinosaur of Texas, was a long-necked herbivore, reaching up to 100 feet in length and weighing an astounding 88,000 pounds. Its tracks resemble those of an elephant, large and bulbous, marking the path of this behemoth as it lumbered through ancient Texas. As the heat continued to dry the riverbed, temperatures soared up to 128 degrees Fahrenheit, accelerating the evaporation and exposing even more footprints. So far, 75 tracks have been counted, with many more potentially waiting to be uncovered. This remarkable discovery offers not only a fascinating window into the lives of these colossal creatures, but also reminds us of the ever-changing relationship between nature and history. For Glenn Kubin, a local expert who has been documenting the Paluxy dinosaur tracks for over 40 years, this moment is one of awe and excitement. While the drought poses serious challenges, it has also provided an unprecedented opportunity to study these tracks before they are once again swallowed by the elements. Just as these giants' tracks reveal themselves under the Texas sun, another remarkable discovery is happening thousands of miles away. But this time, it's not a team of paleontologists or a drought that uncovers the past. It's a 4-year-old girl with a keen eye on a beach in Wales. 7. Young girl's big discovery.
It's pretty cool. A 4-year-old girl in the UK made a pretty amazing discovery here.
Yeah, she found a dinosaur footprint preserved in mud, and that is more than 220 million years old. Take a look at this. Lily Wilder loves her dinosaurs, and on a walk on a beach last month, she spotted a very unusual footprint just about the size of her own hand.
In a heartwarming story from Wales, a 4-year-old girl named Lily Wilder has made a discovery that has captivated paleontologists around the world. While on a casual walk along Bendrix Bay Beach with her father and their dog, Lily spotted something extraordinary, a perfectly preserved dinosaur footprint. This small but significant fossil, measuring just 3.9 inches in length, is believed to be around 220 million years old. Although it's impossible to say exactly which dinosaur left the imprint, scientists have deduced that it likely belonged to a slender, two-legged predator. Standing about 29.5 inches tall and around 8 feet long, this dinosaur would have hunted small animals and insects, leaving behind tracks now known as grallator footprints. The discovery has caused quite a stir in the scientific community, with experts like Cindy, a paleontologist with 4 decades of experience, confirming the footprint's authenticity due to its consistent stride pattern. While the footprint is small, its implications are massive. The findings could help researchers gain a deeper understanding of how these ancient creatures moved and interacted with their environment. Lily's mother, Sally Wilder, described how her daughter's sharp eyes led to the discovery. It was on a low rock, shoulder height for Lily, and she just spotted it and said, "Look, Daddy," she recalled. It was a casual moment turned monumental, proving that sometimes the greatest discoveries are made when we least expect them. Lily's discovery adds to the growing body of evidence that traces of these ancient creatures are still out there. As scientists continue to study the footprint, it may provide new insights into the age of dinosaurs and how they lived, all thanks to a small girl and her adventurous spirit. Lily's small footprint is just the beginning. Across the world, on a rugged Scottish island, enormous tracks tell an even wilder story. 8. Footprints found on the Scottish island of Skye. The Isle of Skye, famous for its dramatic cliffs and ancient rock formations, holds secrets from a time long gone: dinosaur footprints. These remarkable fossilized imprints belong to two groups of dinosaurs: the towering sauropods and the swift carnivorous theropods. The sauropods, with their massive bodies and long necks, left tracks as large as 70 centimeters in diameter. On the other hand, the smaller theropods, likely predators, left behind their iconic three-toed impressions. Around 170 million years ago, Skye was part of a subtropical island not far from the equator, filled with beaches, rivers, and lagoons. During this era, the supercontinent Pangaea had just begun to break apart, and dinosaurs roamed freely across these landscapes. Today, scientists are piecing together this prehistoric puzzle. Using drones and advanced camera technology, they've mapped out approximately 50 dinosaur prints spread across the site. Two lines of tracks in particular offer a glimpse into the movements of these ancient giants. What's especially intriguing is the discovery of handprints alongside some of the footprints. This indicates that these tracks were made by a massive sauropod, likely walking on all fours, lumbering across the once tropical terrain. The discovery doesn't stop there. Theropod prints, marked by their three-toed feet, suggest a more agile dinosaur nearby. It almost feels like a scene frozen in time, a day in the life of these prehistoric creatures. Scientists marvel at how these dinosaurs seem to be lingering in this space, leaving behind a lasting impression that allows us to step back into their world. The Isle of Skye continues to reveal new layers of its prehistoric past, making it a treasure trove for paleontologists and a window into a world once ruled by dinosaurs. And if those ancient footprints aren't astonishing enough, imagine a scene frozen in time, a colossal fossil found buried in China, waiting to reveal its prehistoric secrets. 9. Dinosaur fossils. Discovered in China. China's Yunnan province has become the site of yet another thrilling discovery: the fossilized skeletons of two long-necked dinosaurs that roamed the Earth approximately 180 million years ago, unearthed during road construction in Lufeng County. The fossils belong to the species Lufengosaurus magnus and Lufengosaurus huanae, both herbivores that once dominated the landscape. The larger of the two fossils, Lufengosaurus magnus, is an impressive specimen. Measuring over 16 feet long in its fossilized form, paleontologists estimate that it may have reached a full length of 30 feet when alive. The discovery includes nearly complete hind legs, along with large sections of the backbone and spine. This level of preservation provides invaluable insight into the anatomy of these massive creatures. Just 500 meters away from the first discovery, another fossil was found. This one, likely belonging to Lufengosaurus huanae, features well-preserved shanks and vertebrae, offering further clues into the diversity of dinosaur life in this region. Both finds come with remarkable skeletal detail, including sacral, dorsal, and coccygeal vertebrae, which are crucial in reconstructing the appearance and movements of these giants. For paleontologists, these discoveries are significant not only because of their size and condition, but also because of the context they provide. Fossils like these allow researchers to build a clearer picture of how these dinosaurs lived, moved, and interacted with their environment. But if we move forward in time, another find offers an even more dramatic glimpse into history's turning point. Scientists recently uncovered a perfectly preserved dinosaur leg from the exact moment when a cataclysmic asteroid struck Earth, wiping out nearly 75% of its species. 10. A dinosaur fossil from the asteroid strike. Imagine a fossil so well preserved that it takes us back to the exact moment when an asteroid wiped out the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. This is exactly what scientists have recently uncovered: a perfectly preserved dinosaur leg, complete with remnants of the animal's skin. What makes this discovery so groundbreaking? This fossil is directly linked to the cataclysmic asteroid strike that marked the end of the dinosaurs and the beginning of a new chapter in Earth's evolutionary history. Located in what was likely the aftermath of one of the most devastating events in Earth's history, this fossil tells a story few thought possible to capture. Found alongside debris from the asteroid strike, the dinosaur leg can be pinpointed to the exact time the 10-kilometer-wide asteroid slammed into Earth. The result? An extinction-level event that wiped out nearly 75% of the planet's species, including the dinosaurs. The leg, with its preserved skin and pristine condition, is a rare find. It offers more than just a glimpse of the physical features of dinosaurs. It captures a moment in time when everything changed. If these discoveries blew your mind, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this journey, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. Drop a comment below. Do you think humans really coexisted with dinosaurs, or are we just scratching the surface? Thanks for watching.